Welcome back, part 5, and all the parts have been cleaned and done to make the fence for this, I still call it a house. Well, I think it's called the winch house more than anything else, because there's a whole bunch of winches, and we'll call it the winch house. We're going to do, okay, I'm going to follow the order of what they say to do, because in the end, if you don't follow the order, you'll end up with not being able to put one rod in. So the long one goes in last. We've got to do the two short ones right now. I sort of know what I'm doing this time around, because I did a test run on the first one. Now you've got blocks for the top and pins to go into the main part here. So we need one, two, three. Make sure they all face the same way. As long as they face all the same way and spin them around. These parts here, they were quite fun to clean up. They had seams and they were a very tight fit. Alright, okay, we're going to move some things out of the road here. Alright, you move. Alright, now I can see what I'm doing. Two, three, push hard up against. And the top fence for that is here. Alright. Please, where's my trusty paintbrush? There you are. And what I did here next is I lined up the holes and pressed firmly. And well, that stuff around. So down and straight. Okay, I'm going to let that dry for a little while, and then we'll move on to the next side. Okay, I'll put the front ones in. So when you do a dry run of this, it works out perfectly. And then when you go to do it for the camera, you can't even find the hole. There it is. Okay. Press in. Push all the way to the end. And top lid. Meeting on the other side. Okay, sufficient time has gone by. I've made a cup of tea. It's a bit chilly today. It's only about 22 degrees outside. It's Celsius. It's about as cold as our days get, but it's 14 in the afternoon and about 6 to 9 in the mornings. Just enough to want to make you put on a cardigan. Alright, now what part are we up to now? These ones here. Alright, how many left? Nope, that's not one. There we go. 5. Excellent. Alright. Now, which way are we going? That way. 1, 2, 5. Right, take you off. Facing the wrong way. Okay. I just realised I got this thing on here. Alright, turn it on. Okay, that's 1. 2. And we are in. Everything seems to want to line push it through, that's it. Push it down. I'm having a hard time gripping this thing, it's very slippery. Everything locked in. Whoa, you noggy head. Alright. And I can't forget the end ones. You're gonna give me grief now, aren't you? Alright. No! What am I doing? I think after this, we're just going to leave this alone. Okay. Where's the other one? There's the other one. And this one. And that turned out quite well. And I'll leave you with that for now. Okay, after hours of buffing, cleaning, and going through the stages of getting all the parts ready to glue on for painting, I've changed my mind. I was thinking, how am I going to spray this and get primer everywhere if it's glued down there? That's question number one. These are way on later on in the build, but they go there like that, glued on, and they are straight, and these are curved, so there's a gap in between, and I got to get primer and everything underneath that and paint that, so they're out of the question. The next one was, and if I get my instructions out, I was going to build that fence there and glue it in position because it was out of the road, and then I started thinking to myself, when I turned the boat over to paint and all that, fragile as, and I took ours, where is it? Yeah, I put this in its own box. This is, now the two end bits are glued, but all the individual ones in the middle aren't, and I actually broke one of these in half, and you couldn't tell really where it was broken. It glued back together quite nicely, and I thought to myself, I can imagine myself dry brushing and all sorts of things, and once again getting the primer in under everything, and the paint under everything. I was going to say ain't going to work. So all this time that I spent preparing, the only things I actually put on were the stairs, the parts where the hand rigs winches are going to be, and a couple of hatches. And I could literally have painted this like 3 days ago, but I changed my mind, and now I'm going to go to the laundry and I'm going to give this a bath, give it a good scrub, and I will be spraying it sometime today. Now I did say, this is the effect from the primer. I'll stop moving. It's really brought out the texture of the timber. I'm actually looking forward to painting the deck and seeing what that turns out like. The other thing I've been meaning to wanting to talk about was the template, and I need to move things out of the road. Now, I've cut out my template. The part of the foam is under my bed, so it won't get damaged because it's quite thin, and this will be put over a bit of high density foam, and then I will cut that out and put the ship on that. So that has not been forgotten about, and it is done. So with that, I'm going to leave you with that, and have a good one.